Yo, what is up everybody? It is your boy KvK OG, and today we have our first day in the Desert of Conquest, KvK, and we have a little bit of information coming out for these ancient fortresses slash desert fortresses. Yes, they are two different structures. Now let's go ahead and look at this ancient fortress, give a little bit of details from, of course, what we can read. Governors to wrest control of the ancient fortress from the hand of the barbarians will gain access to all of its features. Governors can assemble their troops to any ancient fortress under the control of their coalition. The overseeing general of an ancient fortress can be assigned or dismissed by their coalition's alliance leaders or titled officers. The overseeing general of an ancient fortress can garrison, rally, and dispatch all assembled troops there. Dispatch means you can send it to another fortress. If you don't own another fortress, then you are not going to be able to use that feature. We will show that in just a second. Ancient fortresses can be attacked from anywhere. That is, governors can launch an attack against an ancient fortress anywhere on the map. So the ancient fortresses can be attacked from anywhere on the map. You do not have to control another one to be able to attack them or anything like that. Ancient fortresses can only attack nearby enemies and cannot sponsor rallies against barbarian troops or barbarian forts. Half of the units who are severely wounded during ancient fortress battles will be sent to the hospital, while the rest will die immediately. During battles with barbarians, all severely wounded units will be sent to the hospital. So if you go and look at here, we can assemble our troops. Obviously I can put markers up here and get players to send their marches here, but as you see, the garrison capacity is actually at 0 of 3 million with all of these troops waiting. How you actually set the garrison is just by selecting the troops. You just select the troops inside that you want, and they are now set as the garrison marches. And of course, whichever march that I selected first, that is the march that is going to be the garrison. I can change it obviously by clicking on it and then changing it just like so. And then we can also click on it and change who we're going to give the general to, and that'll be through this tab here. This will give me let me transfer the general, which is who can dispatch these troops, who can send them out to war. And of course I am the leader, so I can change that back to myself if I want to. I can dismiss it where there's nobody up there, and yeah, I mean, I can appoint multiple people at this. All the titled R4s can appoint people at this. And of course, it doesn't just show my alliance. It shows everybody inside of the coalition, or that is inside of that structure. It does not just show my alliance. Let's see here. Let's unselect everybody. As soon as we deselect them, they will be basically hidden. They cannot be hid inside of the structure. Now, if this structure is taken, all these troops will go back to their house. If there is, you know, no troops shown as the garrison, anybody can just come up, take it with one march, and that's it. Now, whenever you're setting up a rally, all you have to do, you could preset this rally and then launch it at any time. You see, as I selected my march here, it will not let me select any more of my marches because, of course, only one player per rally. Well, one person cannot send more than one march into the rally. There you go. We select them just like so, hit confirm. Now this is set up and ready to go as a rally. All I have to do is come over here. Now say I want to go and take T2A's fortress, because we can't send out any kind of bar fort rally or city rally from this structure, but we can set out a fort rally. So if I wanted to rally this fortress here, all I do is click rally, and then I go to the march here that's inside the structure. You can also send it from your city still, because this is an ancient fortress. The ancient fortresses can be attacked from anywhere on the map, and then you just click bam, and now it's going to select the march that I had inside of that or the preset marches that I had inside of that structure. And of course it has me as the rally leader because I selected my march first. And then of course I can hit cancel, which will then return every single person's march that was inside that rally back into this structure, and you will see them all right back in here. And then of course we can reset our form once again, and whoever we select first, that's who's going to be the rally leader. And there you go. That's pretty much it. That's the basis of this. Of course, if we had another one, we could dispatch it, but as it says, no other fortresses with available dispatches now. So that means we don't have control of another fortress, so I can't really move it around the map. So that's what we've learned about that. And then as soon as I captured this, I actually seen this little icon up. Well, two things. As soon as I captured this, it goes into a 30-minute bubble. So as soon as it switches hands, it will bubble for 30 minutes, at least the ancient fortresses. I do not know about the desert fortresses just yet. I would assume they do the same thing. But as soon as we captured this ancient fortress, an attack icon came available on top of this desert fortress. Now, of course, we don't own the pass because, you know, the pass is still locked and it is not past that chronicle yet. We are still at the very first chronicle. But you can tell that this is about the range of the ancient fortress. It can only attack the closest thing to you. So if I wanted to take control of any of these desert fortresses here, I would actually have to control this ancient fortress to be able to rally it, or I would have to rally this desert fortress and then take out this desert fortress and then go from there to there to there. Basically, in a domino effect, that's how you're able to connect and move your marches down throughout the field and be able to city hop, or essentially city hop is by hopping through these fortresses. But you could also look at them as flags, because, you know, you have to be touching them to be able to attack them. So an opponent has to have this fortress connected to be able to hit you with this fortress here, or vice versa. Or you can look at the ancient fortresses as basically a alliance fort drop, because you can attack this one from anywhere. So as soon as this pass opens, we can send all of our troops down here to capture this, and then we can start capturing these desert fortresses all the way around it and putting our marches in there and shuttling and fighting from that position. Of course, we cannot teleport out in any of these areas. We can only teleport in these areas here after the pass is captured, and then we are able to build off of that pass to get our territory. So guys, that is day one of Desert Conquest KvK. That is everything that I've learned so far in this KvK, just from testing out, you know, grabbing the fortresses from T2A, kind of, you know, poking them with some rallies, just trying to figure out the basics of this game mechanics and the game scenario that we are in. Of course, quick rundown again, all these marshes are inside of the structure, but none of them are the garrison. I can pick the garrison just by clicking just like this, select, select, select. Now all these players are the garrison captain, or inside of the garrison. They're not the garrison captain, they are inside of the garrison. And then of course we just select just like a regular one, or just like a regular flag, just like this, to be able to switch who is the garrison captain. Now you can give control over those functions just by hitting the settings button here, and then you can give the transfer the leadership, or who's the general of that fortress or all fortresses, just through this settings page here. And of course the R5 always has the ability, or the R5 of the leader of the coalition has the ability to take the right away at any time. Anyways guys, I hope this information was valuable to you. One more thing, of course, how you set up a rally is you go ahead and select the marches like so. If I want Aaliyah to be the rally leader, I select her first. Whoever you select first will be the rally leader, and then I just select just like this, confirm. Now that will be my rally. As soon as I go to rally a structure or another enemy's fortress, this is what will be the rally that is set up in there that will let me send up. Anyways guys, we will keep giving you updates from this KvK as we learn more, and until next time, peace out.